So I'm just gonna commentate this game. So this game is my Teemo game versus Tryn top, I think. Usually Teemo counters Tryn, but let me show you how this yellow works. This is a Master League, a Teemo versus like all of them are around the Master League. Some of them are Diamond 1s, some of them are Masters. I think some of them are Challengers too. Looks like the red team is trying to invade. That's a new skin on the Jace, right? Looks pretty good. I like his red hammer. Teemo just sitting at the bush. So Teemo has started with the Colt 5. It's me, by the way. Ivan Pavlov. And Tryn, I think this guy only plays Tryn. So he should be pretty good at Tryn. Sword with the 3 pots.
Minions have spawned.
And we got a Lissandra mid, and they have Jace mid. Got who's our jungler? Rek'Sai, and they got a Mastery. So basically, they don't have an AP. Alright, Tryn sneaking into the bush, and Ivan has not discovered that. Alright, in this case, Tryn can just spin into it, but Teemo's passive pops up, trades the auto. Teemo still doesn't get a skill. He just blinded the Tryn, but ended up Tryn's win. So Teemo's got a blind level 1 instead of the toxic shot. As you can see, it's not doing much damage. Against the Tryn, it's not required to get a blind shot, but sometimes it's necessary because Tryn just always hit level 1 against the Teemo with the spin. Now Teemo should have a toxic shot. Yep. Now he's doing damage on the Tryn. This is pretty good lane phase for Teemo because, you know, Teemo doesn't have to worry about the ganks. But Mastery is not even close to top lane, neither Evelyn. Something's going on around the bottom, but I'm not gonna focus on that. Just gonna focus on the top lane. Just keep CSing and poking. In this situation, I'm not doing well because my mana control is pretty low. Also, I don't even have a Doran's ring, so that really I don't have any mana regen at this situation. But Teemo is maining a full HP with having 3 pots, and Tryn still has 1 pot left. Takes 1 turret shot. 1 turret shot from the full HP is alright. It's not big of a deal. But from here, Teemo should not get hit by turret shot.
First blood.
Master E is doing his red. First blood from Leona. Tryn is still saving his potion. Chicken, but doesn't really do much. He should have saved his chicken. Master E is coming, but I don't think Teemo will die from this. We'll see. Oh, never mind. Teemo's dead. Yeah, Teemo's so dead. That was really well done by Master E. Good gank, good gank. Cause he hit with the red buff first, and then he saved his Q until Teemo flashes. After Teemo flashed, he queued in and then finished it off. And what Tryndamere did all the time was just chicken, that's it. So it looks like Master E picked up the kill. Alright. That's okay for Teemo though. Like currently, like Tryndamere only has a 3 CS above. Even though Teemo is gonna miss a lot of CSs here. So now Teemo bought a Doran's ring with the boots. Doran's ring and boots are like both of them are required against Tryndamere and Mastery. You need the movement speed plus the mana regen and damage. You don't have to finish the arm guard as soon as possible because arm guard gives you what, like more of an armor and AP, but it doesn't give me like a movement speed and mana regen. So I didn't build the mana arm guard this situation, even though I could have bought it, I think. Okay, Tryndamere is spinning in. Like some people get afraid from that, but no, don't be afraid. Just when Tryndamere spins in by himself, you know, just blind him and stay there and auto him. Alright, both of the trinkets are down. Now Teemo is gonna try to yeah, deny his farm with the pokes. Teemo's level 6. Tryndamere will hit 6 with these waves. Teemo does not have a flash, so he has to play a little bit careful. Okay, takes one turret shot, that's fine. Tryndamere is very low from the Teemo's poke. Oh man, that one was pretty bad play by Ivan, yeah. Tryndamere is really low, he doesn't even have a potion. Is he gonna pop his ultimate? Nope, he survives without using ultimate, okay. Tryndamere has a 35 CS, he's gonna miss all these waves if he bases. And he takes the base, okay. Now Teemo places Shroom, one in here, one in here. Those are necessary against Master Yi or against any kinds of jungler. One in here is necessary because when Teemo comes back to the lane, sometimes jungler can be sitting around this bush. Teemo, I don't know why he started farming again. Now let's see, how much gold does he have? 900, okay, so in that situation I wanted to have a arm guard with 900 gold. It's 900 gold, exactly. Tryndamere has came back to top, he missed about 2 waves and a half. And Teemo buys a arm guard, as I expected, okay. And a few more pots with the extra money. So 1, 2, 3, all of them are necessary. In here too, that one's necessary too, this one. And afterward, you know, just gonna shroom right here and around here. Now Tryndamere, okay, Teemo is calling that Tryndamere is missing, so careful this side. But Tryndamere is taking the scuttle crab. Always have to call missing call, okay? Just don't even move. Yeah, not even moving, you know. I know that Ivan knows that he's gonna win this trade. Watch. It's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work. Exactly. Did you guys see that move? He got hit by this shroom. One in here, one in there. Let's watch this again. Replay. Alright. Fast forward. Okay. Slow it down. Alright. So now Teemo shrooms here. And then trinkets. Tryndamere slows the Teemo, spins in. Auto. Shroom. Auto. Did I even blind there? Okay, now blind, okay. Alright, alright. Tryndamere has popped the ignite. Just keep running to the shroom place. Alright, alright. Now Teemo puts the ignite on him. Tryndamere flashes in. Teemo doesn't have a flash at this time, I think. If Teemo had a flash, I think Teemo would have flashed. But still, like without the flash, not even needed. Good play. Alright, let's continue farming. Okay, farming. Okay, Teemo bases, and then what is he gonna buy? He bought a ruby crystal with the more pots. Okay, and a ward. Some people think that Teemo doesn't need a ward because, you know, you can just place the shrooms. No, Teemo needs ward. Teemo needs a lot of wards. That is why I upgrade this warding totem at level 9 if possible, if I have money, extra money. It's only 250 gold. It's like as good as Sidestone as a top laner. Alright, now back to the lane. Tryndamere has 55 CS and Teemo has 68 CS. Even with the Master Ease gank, Teemo has not gotten any gank from Rek'Sai, by the way. Like Tryndamere had been like a free lane. He didn't even had to buy a single ward, you know. He's not worried about Rek'Sai, he's only worried about a Teemo. Alright, Teemo's calling missing, and then Teemo calls a back ping, right, back ping. And then there comes a counter gank from Rek'Sai. Alright, goes for Mastery. Gets a kill, but I think one of them is gonna die from Tryndamere and Jace. Let's see. If Tryndamere gets a kill, but that is alright. Teemo keeps pushing. See, Teemo has warned the team where Tryndamere would be before Tryndamere got there. That is what Teemo has to do. That is what a top laner who doesn't take the teleport, Teemo doesn't take a teleport, we need to call out those. And we did alright. Okay, now Teemo is... Okay, Tryndamere wasting his time here. Tryndamere moves in. Rek'Sai goes in. Sandra is about to die. I think she's dead. Let's see. Teemo blinds the Tryndamere. Sandra doesn't take damage from his initial shot. Alright. So Teemo saves the Sandra. Let's see if that... Okay, let me replay this. Not there. Okay, all this shit's happening. From here, Jace dies. Tryndamere slows Lysandra. Watch. Teemo blind shots at Tryndamere. Blinded. That one shot has been blinded. And the other one, that one didn't get blinded. And got slowed by a Teemo Shroom. And getting stunned by Lysandra. Then Tryndamere dies and Lysandra survives. Those little plays are really important, and Master is just dancing around here because he knows that there's nothing he can do from that point. Okay, let's speed up. Okay, Teemo shrooms a wave and then pushes and then bases. Like, I don't usually use my shroom to push the wave, but I knew that Tryndamere is gonna miss the waves by me pushing all the waves. As you can see, he missed all the waves, and he's getting golem. Like, this is a really bad choice for him. He's even using potion to get a golems, and he missed entire waves. It's a really bad choice for Tryndamere. Tryndamere pinks this Tribush and then kills the pink ward. He's trying to build a Blade Rune King. His build is really behind compared to Teemo. Teemo has 100 CS, Tryndamere has 70 CS. Teemo almost has Hunting Guys. The reason why Teemo didn't get a Hunting Guys before a Sorcuse is that Sorcuse is better against Tryndamere because the movement speed once again. Hunting Guys, yes, it's good, but Tryndamere usually does not take the magic resistance as much as other top laner does. Like, if he has gotten a Hex Drinker, maybe yes, I had rushed Hunting Guys, but it's same thing. Hunting Guys gives 15 magic pen, and then Sorcuse also gives 15 magic pen. Alright, Tryndamere killing a pink ward. Lissandra just walks away. Okay. Teemo has came to the mid lane. Alright. Nice ult by this. Get hit by Shroom. He got slowed. And River dies. Okay, let's speed up. Now the team's about to get a dragon. Okay, Teemo just puts a Shroom in at this point. Shrooming here and here. These are the only two routes where enemy red team can get into this blue area, because as you can see, like you can also come from bottom or mid, but usually, you know, just putting Shroom right there and there is good enough. And then Teemo just goes back to the base because Teemo knows that team doesn't need the Teemo, and Teemo doesn't want to lose farms at top. Tryn once again taking golems. Teemo taking the CSs. Okay, let's fast forward this. Alright, so Mastery is about to gank the Teemo. He ulted. Let's see how this one goes. Alright. Blinds the Mastery, puts the Shroom. Flash out. Mastery Q's into Teemo. Alright. Ignites the Mastery. Auto. Nice one. Lissandra stuns the Tryn, and Teemo gets a kill. And I don't even think that Tryn ulted there. Alright, nice follow up by Lissandra, and then well done by Teemo. It's pretty nice play. So as you can see, Teemo only has like hunting guy, some armor guard, and sword shoes, and Doran's ring. Like those are pretty much, you know, all like without the sword shoes, all three items are like, it gives a tankiness on Teemo, but it also gives a Teemo damage. That's what Teemo needs. In early game, I prefer to build Teemo as tanky as I can with doing damage. So that, you know, Teemo usually get camped a lot because it's really easy to gank. But then if Teemo builds himself tanky, then, you know, the gank's gonna be pretty hard, and then our ally team can follow up. Teemo can buy the ally team. Teemo can buy the time for ally team to follow up. That's what he did at there, and then Lissandra followed up, and Teemo survived and got 2 kills. This game's pretty much over from here. Yeah, let's fast forward it. Alright, now Teemo is about to meet the Tryn again. Tryn 151, Teemo 511. Pretty much opposite score. You know what? I think this game he actually picked the Tryn against the Teemo. I didn't counter pick him. I'm pretty sure that Teemo was a third pick, but then we had the first pick, which means Teemo was a second pick while Tryn was Teemo was the third pick, as in, you know, how rotation goes, and then Tryn was the fourth pick. Which means like Graves was first pick, and then Jay Sivir next, and then Lissandra Teemo next, then Tryn Master E next, then Rek'Sai, and then Alistar. That's how pick Ben went. So it's not even that I counterpicked him. It's like, you know, he just counterpicked himself, I guess. Alright, Teemo is just keep split pushing. Because Teemo knows that, like, you know, it doesn't, like, the team doesn't even require Teemo to group up. Like, even if Teemo groups up, like, nothing that he can do. Like, not much he can do. It's better to just split push. And just shoot him around. Poke channel. What's that? Kosi. Good morning, Kosi. Alright, Alistar pushes the Teemo. I think Teemo's dead. GG. Alright, fast forward.
Rampage. Shut down.
Alright, Teemo's back alive. Let's see. Teemo chases the Master E. Gets a kill. Alright, facing. Now, wow. Leona has a frozen hurt. Wait, how did Teemo get a pick? Hold on. Let me see. So Teemo goes in. Kills the Sivir first. And Tryndamere. Okay. That's pretty much done. That's fast forwarded. Alright, Master E. Okay. And they're just trolling. The red team already knows that they lost. Not sure why they are not forfeiting. It's 23 minutes in. Fast forwarded. What is going on? They picked the Lissandra first. And double kill from Jace. Teemo dies. Rek'Sai is about to die. Oh god, that Tryndamere play. And red team catches up. This is typical solo queue. Alright, so red team has came back into the game, it seems. After Lissandra, you know, just doing the loft move and then got caught by Master E and others. Well done by red team. And well done by blue team. It's a typical solo queue. Alright, chasing the Alistar. Now blue team has realized that, you know, we shouldn't screw this up. And then picks up the Alistar by grouping, I think. Are they gonna pick him up? Can they pick up the Alistar? Alright, they do pick up. What is this Master E doing here? Oh, he was waiting for some pickups. Okay. But no one was coming for him. Alright, let's fast forward it. Okay. Team getting a Baron. Master E tried to, I think he tried to base check it. Teemo wants the base to stop the Tryndamere. But then Teemo saw that Master E is coming. Okay, Teemo has still base. Master E gets ulted by Lissandra. Leona ult. Alright. And then blue team gets the dragon. Teemo went for a Tryndamere. Okay. What the? Hold on. Let me set this on a toggle. Directed Teemo. Okay, let's do this. This is better. Okay, let's replay that. What just happened here? So Teemo finds the Tryn doing the red. And Tryn was low. And Teemo didn't even ignite that. Let me rewatch that. Hold on. How low was he? He was pretty low. He was not even half HP from Teemo. And then Teemo realized that Tryn is doing this shit. Blinds the Tryn. He couldn't finish the red buff. He kept hitting the red. From the poison, he dies. Graves wants to last it, but too bad. Alright. Fast forward. Okay. Pretty much done. Thunder just dives in. Yuna dives in. He takes the inhibitor. Fast forward. Pushes. Gets a dragon. Second dragon. It's only 28 minutes in. Chases for Tryn. Red, the red. Okay, Tryn wants to fight. He didn't even know. He died. Okay. Fast forward. Base. What is happening? Lissandra goes in. She doesn't go in. Jace splashes out because he thought that Lissandra would come for it. Lissandra has a Iceborne Gauntlet. Interesting. Okay. It's not bad, I guess, against a full AD team. Okay, blind the Tryn. Tryn gets blasted by Graves Sword. Pretty much a quadra kill. Anti-kill from Gravis. Congratulations. And the game is over. Wait, Teemo got a... Yeah, Runa's Hurricane. Because I knew that this game was over. Usually games like that, you know, where you know that game is over, you can just build a attack speed to snowball it. But I didn't use much on much of Hurricane. Alright.